Hey everybody, if you're like me and you really have a passion for affordable aviation, there's a company in the market that has really devoted themselves and their business to providing products to us. One of these companies is GRT Avionics. GRT makes low-cost EFIS systems that have all of the horsepower of their big dollar competitors, but at a fraction of the cost. Now, if you look at their competitors like Dyna and Garmin, MGL not made in America, by the way, but all of their competitors, what do you see? High cost. You're looking at something $10, $15, $20,000 for an EFIS. GRT, I've got the Sport EX in this plane. When I bought it originally, it was a little bit cheaper, but right now you can get one of their base packages for $1,800. $1,800 for an EFIS. I mean, that's insane. Now, you can do a few add-ons. You can get digital engine monitoring, all of those things, but again, you can make a fully integrated IFR platform off of the Sport EX for something around $4,000 or $5,000. It is a great value, especially for guys like me who are really into affordable aviation. So if this is the type of company you like and the type of products that you want to see, go out to GRT Avionics, take a look at what they've got, and with that, let's get to the video. Hey everybody, welcome back. So today is the third IFR flight training lesson I'm going to be doing with Ron. Today we've got a little bit of a different plan. We're really going to focus on hold entries, and we're going to focus on maintaining altitude and a few other things. And as you've seen in the previous video, I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable in this regime where I'm flying IFR, mainly because I'm starting to basically get comfortable just referencing the instruments, getting more and more comfortable with just the procedures that are involved in flying IFR. Now, there's certain things that I'm still needing to work on. Number one, I tend to kind of white knuckle the controls, and things that I used to do as a private pilot that I need to really work on as we move forward through this whole process of getting my IFR rating. Now, on top of that, it's been a little bit cold out here in Arizona. So for those of you on the, let's call it anywhere other than the desert, the temperatures this time of year here are what we would consider freezing. Yeah, freezing. Because right now it is maybe, let's see, what is the temperature right now? So according to Google, the outside air temperature right now is 38 degrees. Now, just so you understand, Arizona, anytime it drops into the 60s is when we start bundling up and putting on parkas. So getting down below the 40s is insane to us. So that's why I've actually got double here. So I've got my sweatshirt on, I've actually got a heated vest underneath, I got gloves on. So I've got all this on to make sure that I'm focused on flying and not the fact that I'm freezing. So today I'm going to be popping in another camera, new to me. I actually just picked it up. What I'm doing is I'm going to be putting a camera on the seat belt, basically wrapping around the seat belt in about this position right here, mainly so I can focus a little bit better on the instrument panel. I tried to do it with the rear camera last time, and it really wasn't as clear as I would have liked. So I'm going to be using a new camera here just to focus on the instrument panel to help me in the debrief. So I'm going to go get on the pre-flight, wait for Ron to get here, and after we get that, we're going to jump in the air and get ready to do a little more IFR training.
All right, let's go.
I'm over at the day trees right now on a short final.
Okay, we'll wait till you cross me. There we go.
Oh, cool.
We're a little heavy today. Feels a little heavy today.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I was turning it the wrong way. Yeah.
You do need to turn it.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? All right. Summerton traffic terminal 8, limit number left crosswind departure to the north on from runway 35, Summerton.
And for Victor Alpha's on the ground.
I'm going to go direct to here in just a second. I just want to make sure I'm good and clear. EM approach experimental 9018, Lima November.
And experimental calling, go ahead.
Yeah, it's experimental 9018, Lima November. We're just off of Yuma climbing, or off of Summerton climbing through 800 for 2200 for a local flight, looking for flight following.
8 Lima November, squawk 0422.
0422, 8 Lima November.
8 Lima November, radar contact 5 West Yuma out of 1100 feet.
Position checks, 8 Lima November. Alright, so I guess we're going to do a parallel entry to the VOR station first, 2200. I'm going to climb up still. Yep.
Crusader 11, contact tower 377072.
And I'm going to jump on that Victor Airway, Victor 66, which it looks like, I'm going to jump on a 242 heading, I believe. But the best idea is, oh no, I'll just get it out, kind of a beam the station, and we'll grab a heading to the station at that point. Hey. And approach experimental, 8 Lima November with request.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to be doing practice holds over the BARD VOR.
Okay, approved.
Roger, 8 Lima November. So they know what we're doing.
Okay, so were you going to track in?
I'm going to track in
on a 167?
Well, I'm going to go the 075
Be back
in. We come in on 075, and then we'll overfly and track 157.
Clear track 148, roger, loud and clear.
Okay.
Altimeter 3020.
That way I can kind of fly this course, intersect that VOR. In this case it's a bearing, because we're going to be flying the heading. Correct? Yeah, because it's a bearing because we're flying the heading.
Yep.
And then we'll track outbound on 167, or 157, and then do the 337. Hold. Timer. Message, acknowledge.
I'm showing 01. Oh, disregard. Got you now. 3 north BARD at 14,500.
So, like I said, I'm just going to intercept the 075 radio and then fly that inbound.
It's just not looking.
So I said I'm looking here. So I've got radios tuned. I've looked to intercept that bearing.
Well, it looks like we're
Getting close, but we're also pretty close to the station. I want to.
Oh, now it's starting to come in.
So I'm going to start my turn inbound.
Come in quick.
Yep, I'm about to come in quick, so I'm going to...
So really, I don't know what the angle actually is, but we're more for a direct entry.
Really for...
Well, because we're either going to have to turn 120 degrees left to get that angle going, or we can turn 90 degrees to the right and go ahead and then start our turn. So
okay, I want to get on my...
I mean, we could go ahead and do the parallel entry just to practice.
Okay, practice parallel. So I'm just watching for the needle to flip. Then we'll turn to 157 on the needle.
But you want to have, oh yeah, that's right, we're doing parallel. So we go outbound.
Yeah, so as soon as we flip, I'll turn this to 157.
And we'll turn to a heading of 337.
Yes.
Yep.
And just waiting for the indication to flip.
Traffic Traffic.
Just pinging myself. Okay, Ron, if you would, on the transponder, can you push the or timer function, or it goes function? All right, there we go. There's the flip.
Function. Start. Do I got to clear first? Clear and then start.
Yep. 260 or 157. What am I thinking? One.
Yep.
Okay.
So keep that turn coming around so that we don't get too far out to the east.
I'm going slow for some reason. I need to,
which we already. That's why it normally from that angle we should have just gone ahead and made the right turn.
Blue Angel 1, runner. Got nothing for you. You can go ahead and call range 276.0.
Okay, that is 330.
You can see so go ahead and bring about a 20 degree 310 on the heading.
Okay.
You know, that's again where you kind of aim for the top of that.
Yep.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Yeah.
Keep coming a little more.
Yeah. We already hit our 1 minute. We'll just make this one 2 minutes just for practice.
Okay.
Intercepting it.
And traffic on the airway, 12 o'clock in 7 miles westbound, level 10,000 Cherokee Archer.
Probably as soon as it starts coming in, go ahead and start your turn all the way around to 157. Well, actually, you'll go to 1.
Okay, so it's
17 or 1.
Roger, the previous users are still in there. Were you coordinated with that or no?
So about 120 probably on the heading.
Okay.
Get you.
That's true. They're still in there. I'm just letting you know. You're not going to be able to go in there until they're up.
Yep. Okay, so we're on the hold right there. Yep. I'm trying to descend just a little bit as I'm doing this, so just to keep me low.
Yep. So now we're wanting to come back in and intercept it. So this needle will flop over to the other side here.
Yep.
Once we get past.
Traffic.
Okay. So you're saying about 1?
Oh wait, no, you're on the 157.
I'm basically on it right now, but I'm turning to about there. That's 140. Just to go inbound to the station.
Keep coming over. Okay, because we're doing the teardrop. So we want to get back on the course. So keep heading to like 110 until you get on the tip of that. Keep turning left.
Okay.
Keep turning left.
Keep turning left, okay.
Well, now we're almost on top
that's
of the
what I was
station.
looking at. We're basically right on top of the station. So I'm going to come back around. And our time is 2:56.
All right.
Well, no, just go ahead and hit.
Let's
get reset. Oh shoot, I need to get back on heading here.
And then go ahead and just make this turn all the way around to the 337.
Viper 21 departure radar contact out of 1700.
We're still on this side of
I'll come there for you 3020.
Blew past my heading, but we're good there. Start. Okay. Well, we're not yet. We haven't. We're still on the other side.
From?
No, we haven't. There.
Affirmative. You can climb your discretion.
Now, there we go.
So clear. Start. Should take us 1 minute to make the 180.
Yep. Get onto a 330 heading. Relax, Larry. Climbing a little bit.
Viper 11 range is kicking them out now. They're beginning their descent. Should be egressing shortly. You can go ahead and call range now. They'll let you know you can get in 2760. Black Sea 11 departure right
Roll back out here and
Oxford 4263. Also change my frequency 2855.
Yep, that's probably pretty good.
45. We're gonna make the turn in.
All right. Twist the heading bug to
157.
Thank you.
Touch about 1. Start there.
Roger, thank you.
Yeah, I got high.
So then once you're established inbound, you do your descent down to 2200, but we're already pretty close to it.
Yeah, because we're doing
Per the book for the check ride, you would have been at 2,500
Yeah.
until established inbound.
Yeah. So I was just trying to.
Crusader 2 on unit departure on the frequency.
Okay,
And
picked it up pretty good.
traffic's
that time.
overbarred at 2,500 at light civil. Stay at or below that, please.
Oh, keep coming.
Okay, so let's get prepared for what we're going to do when we hit the VOR.
Yep, and return to 167, descend to, and then as soon as we do that, we can descend to 680 feet, start the timer. We should be about 4 minutes to the missed approach point.
Sounds great. And missed approach is?
Missed approach is straight
Crusader
up
2
to
on altitude
1100
discretion. Now you're
feet,
coming
and
up
then
to the right
climbing left turn.
Right turn.
Right turn, that's right.
To 2,500.
Crusader 2 on, you make that request to tower, calm now, 377072.
I need to call him. And approach experimental 918 Lima November. We're going to go inbound on the 17.
8 Lima November, roger, practice approach is approved and the traffic's no factor, see ya.
Practice road true, 8 Lima November.
Call tower 19-3.
Over to tower 1938 Lima November.
8 Lima November, contact tower 119.3.
Over to tower 119.3, 8 Lima November.
Left following company traffic, currently braking 50 left.
Okay. Just trying to intercept it in 167.
With tower, could you repeat that?
Okay. Tower experimental 918 Lima November.
Experimental 918 Lima November, you tower, go ahead.
Yeah, currently we're doing the VOR missed approach runway 17.
8 Lima November, roger, report a 2-mile final runway 17. Are you looking for the full stop or are you looking to circle 35?
We're going to go missed, 8 Lima November.
8 Lima November, roger.
Okay, so now I've got this. I'm going to chop my power because I was going way too fast. Trim it up. Chop and drop.
8 Lima November, can you do a right 360 for spacing at traffic departing runway 35 up on 1,200?
Right 360.
Right 360, 8 Lima November.
So standard rate, hold your altitude.
Yep.
Traffic.
Well, actually, anywhere out here, well, I don't know how far off the center line, but
Yeah, we're not going to be, I'm trying to keep it pretty close, but we'll just re-intercept it.
Crusader 31, roger, cool in, runway 3 left.
Okay, coming back around to 167. Then we'll start the timer, we'll make it at 3 minutes.
Report the initial carrier, unable to carry.
Actually not gotten too far off the VOR. Okay.
Crusader 2-1 to tested. Crusader 2-1, roger, check well down, runway 3 left, wind 010 at 5 to land. Six 7 Lima, you're left down to the south.
I understand 67 Lima turning out.
7 Lima, affirmative, and make that right now.
Okay. 7 Lima turning left.
Alright,
And you might ask them if we're okay to
7 Lima
proceed
turn.
inbound.
okay. And tower, experimental 8 Lima November, we approved to proceed inbound for the mist.
8 Lima November, affirmative, traffic at 2 miles is a
Timer, 2 minutes 30, we'll
67 Lima, stay there again.
3.5 minutes.
210 heading 67 Lima.
Okay, we're at 90, so I'm going to go to chop and drop.
Number 14, current correction at the northern field boundary.
Okay, so we're on 167 OBS. Need to get back on 167 up to
Traffic.
There we go. That's 800 feet a minute descent. Sounds pretty good for this.
Yep.
Let me get to trying to get back on center line of this thing. Back over.
So we don't have any kind of DME, but we can see the runway.
Yeah, I can see the runway. Yeah.
So we'll just use the runway as the missed approach.
All right. Well, I can put DME in, but I'm just kind of trying to just descent right now. 337. I'm gonna go 1 more minute. Should give us the timing. Level off at 700.
700. Yep.
Everybody level off at 700.
Obstacle. Traffic.
Okay, so we're leveling here 700.
Traffic.
Number 14 right.
Level
Yep.
700.
You're looking good on course.
Okay.
Traffic. Traffic.
Yeah, like I said, I'm off there a little bit, but not too bad. Try and watch all the needles.
Tower Station 392, Sierra Mike. Hold
And
short,
another 20
Zulu 3,
seconds.
ready for our departure IFR.
And go ahead and go miss.
Go miss.
Okay, 31 exit
Okay.
Hotel Grandma.
Okay.
Climb runway heading to, or
Well, climb 167.
yeah.
Calling citation on Zulu Yuma Tower, hold short runway 35. Hold short runway 35, 392, Sierra Mike.
Tell them you're going missed.
Back. Yep. Tower experimental 8 Lima November going missed.
Lima November, right. Number 14, check levels down, runway 3
That
right.
felt pretty good.
At
I wish I would have been able to do the whole thing, but they made me do a 360.
Number 14, check cross number field left to right 1,200, climb, you can say experimental. Lima November, check landing runway 3 right, net 5.
Okay.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out.
IFR Flight 3 is in the books, and here's the takeaways from this flight. Number one, lot more comfortable flying under the foggles. One thing that was really apparent was I wasn't manhandling the plane a lot. I was able to maintain altitude a whole lot better than I had in the past. Realistically, I had actually set up the EFIS so that it would alert me if I had climbed or descended more than 150 feet from the altitude I'd actually tuned in. So that actually helped me quite a bit to maintain altitude and do the things correctly. So again, much better as far as altitude control. As you saw, there was some confusion in there with how to set the CDI, should I be looking at the needle deflection, things like that. And what I'm learning is with the GRT EFIS, when we're really close to the station, the deflections are quite a bit bigger than we would expect. So normally on a regular CDI, when you're on the outbound leg, you'll see the needle basically bouncing off the end, so telling you that you're about the correct location. This one doesn't do that, so it's a little more difficult to judge that distance, but what's nice is I'm able to just fly the track. So when I go outbound, I can just fly the track that I need. In this case, we're flying the 337 track, and I had a little bit of trouble holding it, but overall, a ton better than the last couple of times I've been trying to do holding patterns. Entries-wise, again, the parallels are pretty simple to me. The direct is obviously the easiest because you just directly enter the pattern for the holds, but teardrop, it was the first time I'd attempted it, and it was not as smooth or clean. I've got to work on timing, things like that. But these are more procedural things, more so than handling issues that I've had before. Now, the other thing that was really nice was I bought a new set of foggles that you saw. Not foggles, but it's basically a visor that clips on the glasses and goes down. And that was immensely better for me than what I'd been using in the past, because I was able to have much better vision. It was a lot cleaner, clearer, especially wearing glasses. It made it quite a bit easier. If you want to take a look at that, you can get those from ASA. They're not too bad. I think it was like 20 bucks. And again, it was a much better improvement. Now, I did have to trim it from when I bought it, because the plate actually comes down right across here and it rests on your nose, and I couldn't stand it, so I trimmed it up and around my nose just to make it fit a little better. From there, we did the VOR 17 approach into Yuma, and threw me off a little bit because they made me do a 360 basically for positioning, so I had to change my timing and things like that. But overall, I felt very comfortable flying that approach, and that's really the first time I felt comfortable directly flying that approach. I was able to get down to altitude like I should, fly the approach, go to the mist. Everything was a lot smoother and cleaner than it had been in the past. So overall, I'm really enjoying the process of the IFR training and learning all of these procedures. And if this is the type of content you want to see, again, like, subscribe, follow along, join me in my quest to add an IFR rating to what I've already got. Now again, until next time, this is me, Larry Nelson, telling you guys, for projects like this and things like I've got in the garage, get there, get building, so that you can get out there and get flying and enjoy these planes just like I do. And I'll see you guys next time.
Catch me